Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got San Antonio facing Milwaukee. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Parker, and it's Gervin in at the shooting guard position.
Well, it's safe to say, I think, that Giannis' experiment at point guard last season was a tremendous success. Transitioned full-time to that role after the All-Star break, and it was a revelation, and it really saw a boost to his numbers across the board.
And the shot goes in.
When his hook shot is on, there's nothing you can do defensively. It's almost a given he's going to knock it down.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Gervin right side. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And Giannis has been deployed at so many different positions in his short career. But one reason why he's been able to pull it off is because of his incredible wingspan, measured at 7'3".
Yeah, it's amazing when you watch this guy play. Giannis is so long, and he's just a whirling dervish of arms and legs and skill. That's why they call him the Greek Freak. I mean, we've not seen anybody with this skill set at this size. The space he covers on offense and defense is really mind-boggling.
San Antonio on defense.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. George Gervin missing his last shot. Hook shot. Robertson passes to Cummings. Pick by Cummings. Allen for three. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Hands it from downtown.
And I like seeing Antetokounmpo rise up from outside. You can see the potential he has to be a knockdown threat from there when he's left alone.
Now here's Parker. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Gervin outside. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing, and he makes that one.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Greg, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He told me he's looking forward to the matchup tonight. It's their first time against this team, so he is curious to see what his guys do on offense. He said it's important that we're aggressive defensively, that we use our length and shot blocking as a deterrent inside. We'll see if they can be successful tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Wonderful, Dave. Thanks. They're thinking about their defense right off the bat here.
Yeah, great thought, really, to have coming out of the locker room. Worry about making stops first and foremost. Let the offense take care of itself.
Yeah, I agree somewhat, but at some point you've got to do some work offensively as well. They can't rely on defense alone.
Now here's Gervin following the shot by Ray Allen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. San Antonio making a switch here. Burkowski's checked in. That one misses. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Leonard. Takes a three. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Leonard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Robertson outside. Here's Allen. Tries from the block. And last season, Jason Kidd had to have hip surgery, which caused him to miss a large portion of the season. Casual fans might think, why can't he just sit and coach? But there's a physical toll to coaching, as we all know.
Absolutely there is, guys. I mean, constant moving, the traveling, engaging in practice, film watching, which requires a lot of sitting. I mean, coaching an NBA team is very stressful and demanding. And hip surgery, any type of surgery for that matter, can definitely have an impact on your ability to perform as a coach. I'm actually glad to see Jason Kidd fully recovered and back to coaching his team.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
Yeah, a quick two-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an interconference matchup. Always interesting to see how two teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Parker outside. Duncan, a screen. Here's Gervin. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Allen. To the paint. 7-foot shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker's checked in for Cummings. Dandridge comes in for Antetokounmpo. Lights out checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Moncrief in for Robertson. San Antonio also making some changes. Elliott's checked in for Duncan. Ginobili comes in for Gervin. And it's Johnson in for Tony Parker. Count it. Leonard's got 5 now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Moncrief kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Johnson kicks to Ginobili. Takes the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Ginobili's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Free throw good, red. Milwaukee making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Both free throws good from red. San Antonio leading. Right side, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, I like the craftiness of Parker at finding ways to get into the lane. Always looking to punch it down.
Johnson against Moncrief. Leonard with no one around. They get it back. And it's Burkowski missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Parker passes to Red. Unloads from 13. And another basket for Milwaukee. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. The one thing you have to love about Jabari Parker is the level of competitiveness he brings to the court. He is always putting in the extra time at the gym, trying to lead by example on his team. You know, there's